Hey guys, happy Saturday. I found this in my drafts. I don't know why I never ended up sharing it, but yeah, I had to do a little fuse box upgrade. The builder that put it in didn't do a very good job, and the client thought it would be best to upgrade to RCBOs before they rent it out. That is an amazing mat. However, this job ruined it. Literally covered in bits of wood and everything else. So yeah, calm little video. And yeah, let's go. Of course, you start by taking off the cover and inspecting what you're working with while you're waiting for the main fuse meter guy to come and isolate. Um, but you know, he's invisible, so yeah, and he also didn't want to be on camera when he did eventually come. So that's that. Moving on. So yeah, this is what I'm working with. I think, as you can see there, some of the cables were doubled up when they shouldn't have been, and yeah, there was another circuit that was left just hanging around and it needed to go in there. But yeah, I ended up going with the fuse box. It's actually, yeah, probably my favorite. Fuse box is my favorite. BG was my second favorite, but now the third favorite, and now second favorite. I don't have anyone. Probably Luden. Yeah, I like the Luden boards. They're quite good. So yeah, I've never installed a Schneider. I'd like to, just for the sake of it. So yeah, that's all the bits that come inside of the fuse box, fuse board. The meter clamp, I don't really use. I don't like using it. I try to use it if it's easy, but sometimes you can really end up fighting with the clamp. So, you know, I make sure that my meter tails are well secured before they go into the board, so I don't always feel like it's necessary to use that. So then I took the old board off. It was a little bit tricky because they didn't use any grommets. It kept snagging on the cables, and some of the cables were quite short, so I had to be really careful not to damage them. Here it is, the board removed and space made for my new consumer unit that I'll be putting in here. So yeah, quite good length on half of the cables, and the other half, literally, they're fighting for their life, for their lives. Yeah, but I'm not a fan of extending cables unless they need to be. This is what was a lifesaver. My phone, I think it's like an iPhone 7 or 8. The battery does not last long at all. I have to charge it 2-3 times a day if I'm actually using it. So yeah. Because of that, I managed to get through it all right. It just connects to my drill batteries. Yeah, that's my little tools. Here's my SDS and my other mat, work mat. Honestly, the work mats are one of the best things I've ever got, protecting the floors while also looking cute. And I do need some tips on cleaning them, however. I'm thinking maybe take them to jet wash, but apart from that, I don't know, all the like wood chips and bits are just stuck in it, and it's like a felty sort of material. I've tried shaking it off, hoovering it up, it's just, it's not happening. But yeah, Prismian meter tails, the flexi tails, literally straight up, always, always. I like the quote I put on there, let your inner spark ignite the world around you. But yeah, had a little fight with those meter tails. I always forget the best technique. It's only when I start fighting with it, I'm like, oh yeah, let's see what I can do. But yeah, not bad. Chuck it in there, tighten that up so it just holds in place. You know, a bit of a fight to get the alignment on sometimes. That's the thing, when you keep switching the style of work that you do and the style of jobs that you do, you don't really get adjusted to one thing. So every time you switch, you have to regain that muscle memory back. So when I go for a period of doing loads of fuse boards, I get faster and faster with each one. And then when I take a big break and get back to doing fuse boards, it starts to get slower again. But yeah, here I ended up, there you go, whacking out the back. Probably should have done that first and then done the meter tails, but we move. And those, nowadays, I glue them in with some CT1, that super fast fix and activator. This is a fire rated board I'm using. I didn't cut the whole way just because I didn't need to. So I do try to minimize how much of the back I leave exposed due to the spread of fire sort of risks. And yeah, I've had many debates on how much we should leave out, but this is an old video. Now I put that red intumescent putty pad behind that I get from CF. It's about, I think, 15 quid. So I normally try not to extend cables, but these two are definitely too short. These are gonna have to be extended, the neutrals. These ones are just about okay. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of extending cables. I feel like it's just an extra connection that you don't really need. And yeah, penny washers always for consumer units. And yep, my cute little impact. So the shortest neutral was literally just about long enough to go into the first one of the first breakers. So I thought, you know what, we'll just do that. And I think it's alright, it's cute. It's not one of them like Instagram pretty fuse boards, but again, it's not something that we do every day. And these are really good, these modular blanks. They're like my favourite. Just slot in and yeah, very nice and secure. I had my helper in the background doing some bits. This was when I had my knee injury originally in April, so I had somebody drive me around and do all the running around bits of the EICR, the remedials, while I did the main thing like the board or typing up the paperwork. So yeah, it was a good time. Oh, please don't judge me on this. I left my label printer at home. I didn't really have many other options, and I didn't want to just, you know, come all the way back to put up a label. The thing is with me, I have different levels of clients. I have some of my budget clients and I have some of my higher top quality clients. My budget clients, they don't really mind the stickers and they want to save a bit of money, so I also don't mind doing that. But obviously my top end clients, yeah, I wouldn't do that for them. But of course there is a price difference, so I feel like that justifies it. Tidying up, as you saw, it was a breeze. Literally roll up your mat, good to go. But yeah, any tips on how to clean bits of chips of wood and things like that out of those mats, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye.